Weehaw is forced to join his support, but it's going to be a 3 versus 1 here. All they have to do is catch Pi, but Liquid are instead turning to Weehaw. That's a more important kill. And Wee's got really no way out of this one. The Furion's actually going to TP in. Starts going for Kuro. Kuro is actually going to be the first one here as Highlight Eye comes back. They only need one more right click the bottle. Oh, a little bit more. They will be able to get that first blood. Weehaw draws Liquid away successfully.
They expected to have a much stronger laning phase, especially with this cute pull trick that they did. They're going to make a go for Wee.
They have the haste rune on Kuro. They might be able to run down Wee. They managed to get the toss on him. They have Misery here, but he doesn't have a sprout instead. Oh, the body block might actually kill Matu, but still, they have the tether. Kuro, he's going to be glimpsed back. He still has that haste rune for a few more seconds. Connect field just block him in, though. Kuro tethers back out, though, all the way over to Matumba Man. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Mind Control is being run down by Puppy, as well as the Clinks. Looks like Mind Control, he's going to be going in deep for this kill. They might be able to get it too. Mind Control just needs a little bit more space, but he can't quite get it. Jerix is here with a response now as Puppy runs out of that scorched earth. He should be dying as the right clicks will come in. Kuro's going to help get part of the experience. And the small little Doomlings start threatening Jerix.
They are adorable.
The turn around, the Avalanche is just a bit too late though. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Mind Control drops out the Ravage. They have the TPs in. Maybe they can get Eternal Envy here as Jerix is able to offer the control. They have a counter ward down as well. Vada joins forces. He needs to be able to drop the ultimate. Oh no! It's off! Mid lane, Weehaw gets off the...
Oh, he's gonna soul ring TP. They know where he is, and it doesn't even matter as a
1200. Plus, he's got backup. I think Secret knows what's going to be happening here. He gets off the scorched earth. It's going to be tough kill to pin, especially with Eternal Envy here. They're going to throw out the combination. They do successfully kill, but a Static Storm is going to be able to control on the top of it. He has nothing left, but Eternal Envy is exposed. He's been hexed up and will be taken out by Fada. Next up, Highlight Eye, but he's going to join Force and Misery. The relocate back actually saves Kuro, but now they get the gold back. But Kuro's still alive. Misery's fighting up against Fada, but he can't quite get that kill either. The Sunstrike misses. And Team Secret, I don't know if they had that planned out.
You're right. With the medallion,
it's only got 2 armor.
Everybody making their way over.
They're going to make their way over. 1, 2, 3. It is going to be enough. But Tumba Man's now on his way up, but he's going to be glimpsed back. They have the Static Storm plus the control from Cold Snap. Holy cow.
We'll take one hero out. The Clinks will take the other 2 out.
Oh, Fada is so desperate to try and force this fight. He's going to start charging forward. They have the relocate coming in. They're going to try and blow up probably before the Doom gets played out, but it's already put on to Kuro. They get the glimpse back, and oh my god, the Tumba Man's already gone. They have the second life coming in, but Eternal Envy's just ripping Liquid apart. They get the blink back from the OT. He looks like he will escape, but Mind Control's not going to be as lucky. They still have a glimpse up in 2 more seconds, but that may not even be required. As we, as well as Misery, jump themselves forward to make sure Mind Control has no hopes of escaping. And a double damage on Eternal Envy right as Liquid are going into the jungle. Eternal Envy's going to be scout him out. They're going to try and blow him up. The quick Ravage is able to do something. So tanky. And now the Static Storm. It disrupts everything that Liquid are hoping to achieve. They still managed to kill the Clinks, but it isn't going to be worth it. The fight looks nasty as Kuro's already going to be blown up. He managed to get the Ghost Scepter up for a time being. Mind Control is going to go on to Misery. It looks like they should be able to get that kill as an Anchor Smash finish them off, but they're sandwiched in. Wait on the right side. Popping up Highlight Eye on the left with an Ice Wall, making sure they go nowhere in this one. But Tumba Man can't even finish off Puppy.
Puppy doesn't even die for this one.
Almost perfectly. The kinetic field just shy of being able to catch both the Tiny and the Wisp, and nice jumping from Wee. But when they do see it, they'll know somebody here from Team Liquid was here not so long ago. The Tornado is actually going to be able to catch the Tidehunter. They're going to be able to lock down Mind Control nice and fast. A quick Roshan Bash actually stalled things up, but Mind Control is unlikely to be able to escape as the Purge slows him down long enough. They also have the Glimpse back to make sure there is no hope for Team Liquid. And it seems like contesting Roshan is an impossibility.
They're going to be really hard pressed for this one.
Lane of Brax most definitely going to be going down. Eternal Envy pops his BKB defensively here. The Yule Scepter, the combination is going to come out from Weehaw. He throws down the Ice Wall, going to Matumba Man, who's now stuck against the kinetic field as well. He's going to be able to make the initiation required to make use of those buybacks. They still manage to get a jump in from Jerix, controlling up Highlight Eye. They're going to be able to pop in. And that is going to be the gem, so that was worth a bit more, but they need to be able to catch something else. Unfortunately, Puppy already has a BKB, so he just does that, uses the TP scroll to get back to base.
And Eternal Envy walking in here, seeing if there are any stragglers that he can just pick off. They committed the double buyback to it, and they managed to pick up the Disruptor.
It might not be a hero, but a straggler courier will be nice to have, as that's the AC down.
They needed that too.
Is he going to stick around too long? Oh, he actually gets the blink backwards, but the Blitz tries to send it back. They do have the BKB, and Liquid will march back as a 3-man crew. Jerix He's actually going to be targeted. Has to go. Simpson turns around, hits the Hex onto Puppy. Now the turnaround, the Ravage. But can he actually take this fight? They're going to go for the blow up on Puppy first. They do get it with the OD but the Static Storm not enough to control Armada. They're protecting Eternal Envy as Weehaw comes forward with Deafening Blast to help finish off Jerix. He wants to be able to chase down the rest of these heroes as well. Unfortunately, Mind Control stuck fighting up against Eternal Envy. It's quite low, but Matumba Man, one swing isn't quite enough to toss forward. He gets him in the end. That's a big kill, but Matumba Man, he still has that Aegis. Team Secret will not turn and fight him. Mid lane, Eternal Envy. He's actually going to start with a Diffuser Blade onto Matumba Man. They're going to go for the relocate out, which will be successful, but something has been used. Still, though, Mind Control being controlled up right now by Puppy with a Doom. They're also going to be joined by Misery, who can right-click down Jerix, and Mind Control stuck inside the trees will also fall. They're going to be able to get Kuro next up. Fuel Scepter, Meteor, Deafening Blast with the Static Storm over the top. Feels like overkill, but they've taken 3 of Liquid, so why the hell not?
Hey, something so beautiful about Secret's lineup is that with both the Static Storm and the Doom, they have ways to permanently stop the tide. Like, even the Kraken Shells can't really do much against either of those abilities.
Matumba Man still got his BKB. He's hoping to be able to actually get on top of Eternal Envy as best he can. The cleave damage doing okay.
So much damage to him.
He's actually tanking too much. The OD actually drops the ultimate to the bottom lane. Going for Puppy will be able to get that one kill. Matumba Man is being controlled up, though. They have the Fuel Scepter into the Sunstrike. He gets on the double stun. OD needs the help over. This is the imprisonment save. One kill. Eternal Envy, 40 HP. They're Deafening Blast. It takes out the OD, and Eternal Envy stays alive.
They played that so well. Eternal Envy might go down, but he gets the Ghost Walk off.
Oh no! They have to go for Weehaw instead, but they can't even get that much. Everyone from Secret surviving on just a sliver of HP. Yolnir now finished up for the Furion. Puppies cutting across here, going for Matumba Man. They have Kuro sitting on the side, ready to go for the relocate, but Puppy's actually going to try and stop that one. He managed to get the Doom onto Mind Control, while Kuro can't actually go for a relocate anywhere with BKB used on Matumba Man. That's how Weehaw's going to be able to strike. Mind Control's dead, and the Doom should be able to finish him off. But Puppy goes way forward and will be the turnaround kill. Still, though, they got a 2 for 1.
Misery's heading down bottom 2. And it looks like Envy is also trying to join him. They just BKB.
The
They don't have a glyph available.
But, Eternal Envy's being controlled up. They need to be able to pop their BKBs to be able to drop Eternal Envy. Looks like Jackie should go down, but Matumba Man might be the turnaround kills. That Meteor is causing him so much havoc. Team Secret are not being controlled up as Weehaw's BKB lasts long enough for him to be able to get away. Spada jumps forward, goes for Highlight Die next. Will be able to just right-click him down while Weehaw dances the dances as Misery is taking the melee racks. This has to be Spada controlling up these 2 heroes, but he just can't do it. He doesn't have the HP points, and Team Liquid do not have the buybacks to be able to support this one. Spada, the only one ready to go with the Wisp and the Tidehunter. He actually catches Misery here, but Weehaw with the defensive Fuel Scepter into the Ice Wall once again. Spada managed to get the imprisonment. Jerix is coming forward, but he's already dropped so low from just extra damage. A Deafening Blast finishes him off. Weehaw says, what's up? Controls one. Gets the other one. But Varnish is going to be dark to the Sunstrike. Weehaw's just styling on them. The imprisonment save from Spada, but a tornado hits at the perfect time into the EMP. Weehaw is feeling himself, and he's going to single-handedly win this game number 3 for Team Secret. Unbelievable performance by Weehaw.
Able to get in the early game. Just made it so hard for Liquid to ever leave their base.
A game like this, as well as game 1, just makes Team